Yeah, speaking of boxing, I heard you got into a fight with Don King at a boxing gym.
Yeah, boxing gym, man. Don King, crazy. Don King's crazy. So I had a fighter, Vanes, I told you about, first U.S. Olympian, Armenian kid. Actually beat Andre Berto in the Olympic trials, and Austin Trout. He dropped him 3 times. So great fighter, and won a title, WBC silver world title. So he wasn't fighting for like 6-7 months, and we were having a hard time. We were #1 ranked in the WBC, not getting fights with Canelo, all this stuff, a lot of politics. So I flew into Miami, and we got $300,000 cash from Don King, because I managed them also, and we picked up the money. We said, yeah, we'll fight. And then during the fight, there was the Triple G opponent fell out, so there was an opportunity. It was one weight above. So I said, all right, hell with it. Like, we could fight him. So we pitched that to Don, and he gave us $300,000. And then during the fight, he signed a contract out. Tom Loeffler was, again, Golovkin's promoter. And in the contract, like, the $300,000 was out, It was like he took it out of the purse. So I'm like, why are you doing that? Oh, because I gave you 300. I said, you gave that to sign a fighter that's ready to fight for a world title. You didn't give that to us to take it out of the purse. So he literally started yelling and all that stuff. And every time you would call on his phone, he would pick it up and like loud, like act like a different person, And then you could tell like he would tone down the tone a little bit, his speaking voice, and then he would say, hey, all right, this Don King. It's like, it was him. Like, I'm like, what are you doing, man? What's this guy doing? And then he
Wait,
told
what
me,
do you mean?
Yeah, like he would get the phone, like he would start talking, like, oh yeah, you're looking for Don King, this, that, and then, but it's him.
It's him.
Yeah, it's him.
He pretend to be his own assistant?
Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, wait, this is Don.
Big time.
Yeah, like, and then when the first day when I went there, he kept us like an hour before he brought us up to the room, and I got pissed off. I went to the assistant. I said, what the hell's going on? Why are you keeping me for an hour here? We have to go up. And he was just chill upstairs alone doing nothing. And then every time every time he would talk, he would do stuff like that, and then like ha ha ha, laugh loud, and then start speaking. And one lady over there writing everything we say is like trying to intimidate you. I'm like, what is this guy doing, man?